Okay, so yesterday, Marcellus Wiley called out Ryan Clark over claims that he was race baiting the Josh Allen-Lamar Jackson debate because of what RC had said last season in the playoffs when the Bills got eliminated by the Chiefs. I'm going to quickly play you this clip of what Ryan Clark said on Get Up the very next morning. Now mind you, this was a game where Josh Allen got his team within a 44-yard field goal to tie the game up, but Tyler Bass had missed the kick. Josh Allen completed 26 of 39 passes for $186 and 1 touchdown, and also rushed for 72 yards and 2 scores. Okay, so now watch this clip from about 12 months ago.
And we sit on this show and we consistently say how great Josh Allen is, and I agree. But we start to grade Josh Allen on a curve. When we were on the call this morning, it felt like I was listening to LeBron fans before he took his talent to South Beach. It was Josh did this and Josh did that. We were on the phone for 20 minutes, and Greeny didn't even know I was on the phone because y'all waxed poetically about how great the loser of this game was. The Buffalo Bills have done what they've had to do to have the divisional game in their stadium.
Yep.
Joe Burrow came there, he walked into your trap, and he took over your trap. Patrick Mahomes came in there, he walked in your trap, and he took over your trap. At some point, Josh Allen is going to have to beat the other great quarterbacks in the AFC. At some point, y'all got to say he's coming up short. When we're going to sit on here and just continue to just say Josh Allen is this, Josh Allen is that, Josh Allen is one of the greatest, at some point, you have to be great enough that when those things go wrong, you find a way to win. And he had the football in his hand with a chance to win. And as great as he'd been the whole day, when we said, no, we're not going to be able to turn around and hand it to 4, he didn't make the plays. I feel like at some point, we have to start asking Josh Allen when in those moments against those people. And when he does, we get to say all the things we want to. That ain't happened yet.
But the downside RC is yet. 2 years ago, he did outside of 13 seconds.
So I have a question, right? Let's say that game, because Kansas City ain't stopped Josh them either. Gabe Davis, 200-plus yards.
Right.
Were we going to come in here the next day and be like, poor Patrick, you scored 33 points. You had all of these yards. Your defense, no, you wouldn't have.
No.
You wouldn't have said that. But for Josh, we do.
But we wouldn't have said, we would not have taken anything away from the greatness of his performance.
Right.
And that's what I'm concerned about. Obviously, Allen's team didn't win the game. Obviously, he didn't win the game.
Great performance, Josh.
But there was...
He said the same thing about Elway, about Peyton Manning. Eventually,
Josh,
he's
take that
going to
home and
land
smoke
the
it.
I'm
hook.
going to have to bring the jersey over here.
Smoke your stats at your house and your hookah, Josh.
Okay, so you saw the energy Ryan Clark had for Josh Allen. Basically, he pinned everything on Allen for coming up small in the big game and said that at some point, Josh is going to have to beat the other great quarterbacks in the AFC. Even at the end of the clip, you could see RC wasn't having any of that and continued to trash Josh Allen. So when the Baltimore Ravens lost to the Buffalo Bills this past weekend, many Bills fans wanted to see what kind of energy Ryan Clark would have for his boy Lamar Jackson. RC tweeted out, "You fought number 8, gave your team the chance, had the adversity in the first half and kept pushing. Did everything you had to do in the second half to earn extra minutes. That's the way it goes when it's good on good. This ain't on you. You showed up in the most important moments." Okay, so you saw what he tweets there at the end. This ain't on you. You showed up in the most important moments. Clearly a different message than the one he had for Josh Allen last season. On top of that, Lamar, while putting his team in a position to tie the game, did however have 2 turnovers and somewhat abandoned the run, which was running on all cylinders on Sunday. But anyways, you get the message. So a lot of Bills fans called out RC with a clip of this video attached to his tweet, and yesterday Marcellus Wiley reacted to that tweet, and here was his response. I'm going to play you that clip right now, and then follow that up with RC's back and forth exchange with Marcellus Wiley on social media. Here's that clip.
Okay. Now I want y'all to just look at everything through this colored lens, and I mean that intentionally, pun intended. Every time he says Josh Allen, just insert, what's the drinking game? Say Lamar Jackson. And then see how he flips it at the end. Peep this. Lamar Jackson, sooner or later, you're going to have to beat the best quarterbacks in the AFC. 3 and 5 in the playoffs. And y'all know how much I love Lamar Jackson, but real is real. We got receipts. All right, so here's my man, RC, after Lamar Jackson loses the game. You fought 8. Gave your team the chance, had adversity in the first half and kept pushing. Did everything you had to in the second half to earn extra minutes. That's the way it goes when it's good on good. This ain't on you. You showed up in the most important moments. I'm not the one who was flip-flopping, so don't look at me, even though I'm right now in front of the camera. Do y'all see the difference in tone and intention of RC after a Lamar Jackson loss with good numbers versus a Josh Allen when he loses with good numbers? Oh, y'all think he had good numbers before? Shall we?
Fans.
Look at this. Oh, I want to see y'all when y'all see this. No real Ryan Clark, no fake Clark, no real Clark 25. I can't read it. Let me make it bigger. I'm stupid. No real Clark 25. We're not doing this. Lamar Jackson gets a pass when he gives you this stat line: 18, 25, 254, 2 touchdowns, 1 bad pick, 1 fumble, 6 carries, 9, 30, 39. It's 17's fault. Josh Allen last year won KC, 26, 39, 186. Okay, 1 touchdown, no picks, no turnovers. Okay, 12 carries, 72 and touchdown. Y'all can say, well, Lamar had better stats than Josh Allen. Did he really? Looked like Josh had more touchdowns and no turnovers.
Okay, so I don't think RC appreciated that video and finally decided to call out Marcellus on Twitter. These two have gone back and forth on social media, so this isn't anything new. Marcellus once told a story from a couple years ago when these two met at a sports media function, and from what I recall, according to Marcellus, RC didn't have much to say when they met face to face. Anyways, Ryan Clark went at Marcellus Wiley with this tweet saying, "Marcellus, I let you talk about me constantly because I refuse to give you life. You just lie, bro, and play to people that want somebody they think speaks for us to side with them. So let me know when you want to ask me face to face about anything. I'll even do your show. You're full of it, and you clearly need me since you talk about me so dang much. I gave you the chance at catch eye to eye, but you weren't as talkative that day." And then Marcellus Wiley responded, "I'm confused by your tone. Ain't this you with my drink on your shoulder when I see you out? Please stop talking tough on Twitter. We're both too old for that, but maybe you're too fake to realize it. Gangster ain't me, and it certainly ain't you. So stop faking it for the people, put your phone down, and go to bed. And when I see you again, don't forget to say cheese." And he captioned this tweet with a group photo. So RC clapped back, "You have a strange fascination with me I will never understand, but it's about to get deaded now. When's the show? If we don't do that, you're the coward I believe you to be." And then he also wrote, "You know the deal, and we can have that conversation. Also, don't forget the interaction at catch happened in front of the entire NFL Live crew. Dan Orlovsky, Laura Rutledge, Mina Kimes got to see it up close. Don't play this game. I checked you about the lie you told pertaining to this exact picture. I'll come on your show and tell the story. Let me know when, see if you lie on camera." Okay, so I'm assuming Marcellus Wiley went to bed and probably is going to respond later today, and I wouldn't be too surprised if they have a discussion on his show. It seems like they have a lot to hash out, so if I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to this. I don't understand why RC has an issue with Marcellus talking about him. You're in the public eye, and it's no different than him going at athletes. But I get he could be upset if there are lies spoken about him, so I guess we'll have to see what happens after their discussion. Anyways, guys, let me know what y'all think about this beef.